Check, check, check. There you go.
There
Check,
you go.
check.
Oh,
check,
oh,
check, check, check.
oh, wow. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Check, check, check. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Dave, how is everything looking back there?
It's good. Give us a thumbs up.
Okay.
You're out of breath?
Sorry.
No.
He stopped breathing. I said, are you out of breath? He goes, no.
He runs around at the last second.
Scotty,
Let me just make sure there's volume.
you sent me a clip, a screenshot of a fan who sent you a DM
Yeah, I did.
talking about how
You're not very nice to Scotty.
I'm not nice to Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just address this first of all.
Can I counter before you go? It wasn't really about you being mean to me. It was about you, like, appreciating my hustle.
That's not how I read it.
Not how I read it either, actually.
That's
Well,
Scotty,
that's what he said.
I think he appreciated it, but he did take a shot at Sean for being a little aggressive with you.
Yeah, you are a little aggressive with me. And
But
you
was
let-
that why you sent us it? Was it for that portion of it?
No, I mean, I just sent it because I thought it was funny.
There wasn't a psyop involved with
Zero
it?
psyop.
So
no.
you
By the
didn't
way,
want
that might have been a psyop.
No, it was not.
So you didn't want me to feel any guilt or shame
It's a
from that?
No, I figured you would just fire back at me.
Because he's such a victim. Look at how sad.
I'm
Scotty
not
is in
playing
the
a
corner.
victim. I am not the victim.
I just figured you'd shoot back at me, so I'll just sit here.
No,
Yeah.
shoot
take
back
it.
as
Come
in,
on,
like,
bro.
tell me to fuck off.
And also your volume, you're speaking with like a hushed tone.
You're speaking in hushed tones. Is this
Why
a
are you
new
guys
character?
why are you guys attacking me?
Let's get a mic check here. 1 2 1 2.
Quick shift.
Episode
47.
Quick shit pause.
at Quick Shift Pod. Roman Hammerlick.
I believe we said that the other day. That's fine. I'm going to say Andrew McDonald.
Okay, there you go. Tory Krug.
Tory Krug.
Maybe heading back to Boston.
A lot of trades
A lot of
happening.
trades. We're going to get into that.
Yeah,
A lot of trades. Well, you guys really did a number on me with this one, okay? Because
The award show in Nashville.
the awards show in Nashville, and a few things that I would like to address. First of all, oh boy, I saw our buddy Scotty Upshaw. Now, what happens when you're done playing is your body starts to morph, unless you become a martial artist. Like you lose.
Upshaw's still in good shape, though.
He's still in great shape. Okay, he's not in playing shape.
Well, he doesn't play.
Okay, but this is where I'm going with this.
Right.
Those pants are way too tight.
Right.
All right. Now, is he not in playing shape? And if he was in playing shape, would those pants fit? And has he not just realized that he's not in playing shape anymore?
You think those are? You think he had those when he was playing? I'm gonna guess they're a brand new pair of pants bought for this occasion.
I mean, they're white pants. White pants go bad pretty quick.
Have you ever seen a man wear tighter white pants?
I mean, you can see the contents of his pockets.
I mean, I don't know if we're talking about how tight they are if they're black jeans. I
Well,
mean,
you
get-
would-
Well,
you get-
blend in a
he'll
little
get,
bit
He'll get
better.
away with it. Yeah, I mean,
That's
it
true.
Sticks out
That's
like
a fair
sore thumb
point.
with
If it
the
was
whites.
black, we wouldn't even be talking
Yeah.
about it. Are you mad at the purple jacket?
It's just is it a play on Vegas? Was it a vibe
No,
choice?
it's not Vegas. It's Nashville.
It's
So is
Oh,
it country? Is that country? Has that
No.
got a country vibe to
No,
it?
it doesn't. No, it's a wild choice.
I'm going to say he put that together by himself.
Now, I know for a fact that Scotty did attend Bonnaroo, so he's a real shyster because he
He's
worked.
a Wookiee, right?
He's a Wookiee. He worked it out so that he went to Bonnaroo, but also
And then he
conveniently
parlays that into Nashville.
into Nashville.
2 for 1?
It's a 45-minute drive from one place to the other.
Boom.
So
Go to Bonnaroo, let it settle for a couple days at the resort, maybe take a couple steams after Bonnaroo, and then off to the NHL awards.
now I will say, by the looks of Scotty, it looked like he rolled right from Bonnaroo into.
You think he
the
played through? No
Are you
way.
going to play it?
Yeah, I will. But Bonnaroo's Tennessee, right?
Yeah. Oh, he was there. It was
he
a
was in state.
45-minute
Right,
drive.
Oh,
right,
it's in state.
Right, yeah, so
It
he
was all
rolled right
planned.
there. Yeah.
But he looks like he's coming off a bender, and that he had to dig deep, and maybe
He dug deep, bro. They were out there for just standing out there in the
it
room.
was
with a
100,000
microphone.
people in
It's
a,
a
in a
lot.
fucking field, and
No, I'm talking about here. This is not an
Oh.
easy gig.
Well, no, not after
stand
you,
up with a microphone. Now you're saying not after a bender.
Not after a bender, but are we gonna play it?
Yeah,
because
It was a long show. Well, we were sitting here watching it.
Yeah, it's, we have to listen to it when I hit play. But just two quick things. One, like, why match the shoes to the shirt? Shouldn't he go white shoes with white pants or no? I'm just asking because it helped me dress.
It's an optical illusion, and like right now, I don't even know if he has feet because those pants are so white. Right?
I mean, how many checkpoints do you think he cleared?
I don't
know, like, didn't somebody say? You think he had to tell people, "Yo, I'm wearing this outfit and that's it"?
No one called him on it. I feel like hockey players chirp each other.
There's no way Shane didn't say something.
Had to have, right?
I don't think,
but
they
it might have
saw
been
it in
too
time.
late.
Yeah,
Might have
I
been
think
too
they
late.
saw it live on YouTube, and it's too late. I mean, where's he gonna go? Once you walk from the hotel to the arena, and you're in those pants.
Yeah.
So you're thinking the heat came later.
Yeah.
Do you think at some point during the broadcast he started
His
to
phone
think
was
about the pants?
exploding. And I don't know if that's his phone in his front pocket.
That might be
It
his
doesn't-
phone in his front pocket or something.
Yeah. All right. Before I hit
Could
play,
be
just
some,
want to shout
mouth
out
boomers.
Puck Cups. Too.
Yeah,
Puck Cups
Puck
sent
Cups.
us some mugs. We're always in need of glasses here at Action Park. So
By the way, it's true.
I appreciate.
By the way,
Puck
talk about a
Cups.
free ad read that we
Yeah,
gave these
totally,
guys. This
totally.
is a no money ad read.
No
they
money.
just gave us these
Yeah,
things.
just gave them. For
And by
free.
the way, this is how they
detach as a
did it.
coaster.
You know what else?
That's how it
Yeah.
is.
But I can take this and use this on a. This is a regulation
glass.
glass that
Yeah.
I could take.
In the
I could
Tesla.
Take this home.
Yeah.
No, but at home you could.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you could get
Puck
away
Cups.
with it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
Puck
Good.
Cups.
Good.
Good
Yeah.
for them. Congratulations.
Puckcups.com.
Yeah, I mean, Kev, you want to tee this
Well,
up?
we were sitting there and we were like, oh, okay, it's the pre-show, and Scotty, we were watching it for 60 seconds before Anders Lee walked up.
not
We
even.
Literally just
Yeah.
turned it on, and listen to this. Now it's late in the day. Might have had a couple of hits off the oney and maybe a Johnny, but this was very surreal. So listen to this.
This one when you see
I
it on
have
the schedule.
circled this one
Yeah.
with my boy Cons.
Yeah, there we go.
Have you seen Connolly lately? What's Connolly up to?
I don't know. He's probably doing well.
Yeah, he went to Vegas, so he saw the cup give out in Vegas. We're talking about Kevin Connolly here. He's
Oh,
a
yes,
big,
yes,
big
yes.
Islanders
Yes,
supporter.
Mr. Entourage.
You know, he's probably going to give out the jersey to the draft pick, maybe. He's done that once or twice.
He has done that. We've caught up with him every once in a while when we're out his way and snagged it
Legend.
there. But like, yeah.
He's
There's
always
a
good to
little.
see him.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, I'll tell you.
No,
something.
he was
Anders, you guys
he was
have a-
playing coy.
Anders is
Anders keeps his cards tight to the chest.
Well, yeah, and also Anders.
I like it.
On Anders' trips to L.A., he conducts himself as the captain. He gets up and walks out, and it's fucking lights out. He ain't missing bed check, bro. This guy goes about his business the right way, and there's a reason why he's got that C on his jersey. He didn't do. In fact, he could have fucking given a little extra in L.A. as far as I was concerned. He went right home.
Right, but
He ain't
that's
messing around.
what
That's
you
why
want
he's
in
the
your
cap-
leader, right?
That's why he's the captain.
Yeah.
You can see he's got a little devilish grin. It's like
Yeah.
he knows what's going on.
I also sat across from him at Matt Martin's wedding,
Yeah.
and he's just a serious dude. By the way, his
No
shirt never
shirt?
came off.
He kept his shirt on.
Fucking right
Can
he
we
did.
please show the picture at some point of the shirt?
He
Mitch
also
Marner.
said he thought he had. Sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
Why was Mitch Marner at that wedding, by the way?
Him and
What was
Martin,
the
him and
connection?
Matt Martin are tight.
Oh.
Matt, remember Matt played in
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
Yes, you're right.
You also
Okay.
thought he had a lip boomer in during that interview.
I don't a lot of those guys do that? I don't know. Did he have a lip boomer?
It kind of looked like
For
it.
sure, he did. One of those guys did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Scotty Upshaw
He
was.
might have had some lip boomers.
He was a little zippy.
he was zippy.
There's a little zip to
Well,
him.
he was out there for it, bro. They hung him out there and way out there for an hour with a microphone.
And why the blazer? Just go black T-shirt. If you want to do it and do it right, at least you're in Nashville. Okay, white jeans, black T-shirt, black boots.
But let's give credit where credit is due. He said this is a sick outfit. Period. End of story. And this is the outfit that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
And that's all there is, right? I mean, I don't think he gives a shit. I'm going to bet he would double down on that outfit. Come on, we've been talking about this guy's pants for the last half hour.
I would have maybe a bolo tie if he wanted to get real unique with it.
It's gotten
Nashville?
a lot of.
Know what a bolo is?
But it was still clean. It was
yeah.
just the colors. The colors were what were
Threw it
risky.
off. Yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
bolo.
Yeah, a bolo tie.
I thought that was some weird sex act. Where
You guys
choke
don't know-
yourselves when you're when you're like masturbating.
Autoerotic asphyxia.
Yeah, I think there's some sort of
That's what it's
underground
called.
thing.
Autoerotic asphyxia.
Yeah.
No, that was not
You
what
into
I was
that?
referring
You
to.
do that
No, actually, no.
Oh yeah, here
What
we
do you?
go.
By the way, what are you guys talking about?
I mean, I have no
I don't know
idea
where
How'd
he
that
went.
come up?
I
What'd
don't
you
know.
say?
I said if he wanted to get unique, he could have mixed in a bolo tie, which is like a country music tie.
I think he looked and said, "This is a sick outfit," and anybody that disagrees with me just doesn't know what they're talking about.
I agree.
I know he doubles down.
All right, well, it was quite the intro into the awards. The awards super boring.
Yeah, we're not even gonna
How
show
can
it.
they ever? How can they ever not be? I've done it. I've done it a few times. It's just not.
You gave up on it.
Yeah, they got mad at me because not mad at me, but I didn't want to make some joke or something. I think I annoyed somebody.
You vetoed a joke.
Yeah, and I also and this is terrible, but I could tell the story. I think I might have said it somewhere before, and we talked about this. You ever have like when you're up in front of a crowd, have like a little bit of an out of body experience? You're like sort of watching yourself. Granted, I was probably out till 5 o'clock in the morning, which did not help matters. But I'm up there presenting the Norris Trophy right now. Whatever, it's the commercials, so I know
Big trophy.
It
I
is.
know that Zdeno Chara has won the trophy, right? And I'm looking at him going like, this is brutal, bro. He's really tall.
Oh God.
And then I caught myself, and I had this whole conversation in my mind while he was walking up. I was going, how dare you? How selfish of you to have that thought. And all the work that this guy's put into this. This is all running
You
through my
shamed
head.
yourself?
I shaved myself
Not about you,
instantly.
Kevin.
Just to get yourself back into it.
I just was like, why
Make
would
sure I
can't-
present.
I felt guilty that I had the thought. Like,
Well, and also who
by the way,
chose
the picture's
it?
ridiculous. What?
Yeah, like who was the back end who said let's have Connolly?
Oh, I don't know. Listen, I will tell you. I said, and again, the show was on the air.
and
you
you're a
know.
Lady Bing guy.
No,
I would
no,
rather.
no. I said I want to present one of the big dogs.
Okay.
Did you think about going rogue and giving it to someone else?
No, I was saying like I think he was so obvious that he was going to win, but I had laid eyes on him, and I just couldn't believe how big.
How
he
big
was.
was he?
Gigantic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
When you
there's
looked up at
humiliating
him.
pictures of. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, McDavid, obviously the no-brainer for the Hart.
Right.
The other two were Pasternak and who was the third guy?
Kachuk.
Kachuk. That's right.
Yeah.
Pasta got one first place vote. God,
Sure,
no,
that guy was
God,
from Boston.
It had to have been. I don't know who would vote for him.
It's that fat guy that I sometimes fight with on Twitter. I don't know his name.
By the way, Kev, you got into a little Twitter battle the other night. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was sports spirited.
Yes.
Right.
That's fine.
By the way, there's a difference.
Absolutely.
When you're like, battling about politics and like, I voted to Foley to the island. That's it. I threw it up there. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
You're a man. You're a fan.
I'm a fan. I can
You're allowed to fucking
throw something out there,
Live
maybe
it.
get something mixed up.
Yeah. So McDavid, okay, guys, great. This is great.
McDavid.
Win as many Conn Smythe trophies as you want.
Who's got
Hart trophies,
who's
whatever
got the
that.
most? Gretzky's got 9, right?
Right.
9 hearts or something.
Now,
Hearts.
Gretz also has multiple Stanley Cups, 4 or 5. I'm not sure.
And he
maybe.
also won the Rocket, right? The
Right.
Rocket Richard. I mean, he.
Yeah, great. I guess my point is that who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Honestly, who gives a fuck?
I do.
You do?
What?
I would. Come on, bro.
Well, I mean,
Throw a fucking heart on the couple hearts on the wall behind
Right,
you.
but
What are you
if you're
talking
not
about?
winning, Kev.
I understand that, but it's not nothing.
no, my Bruins walked away with a lot of hardware last night. I didn't give a fuck.
Did they?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't.
I don't.
I agree.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like
It's
so.
okay for that. I think it's okay for Conor McGregor to take a bow and accept the Hart Trophy just because they didn't win the Stanley Cup.
Conor McGregor?
Not McDavid.
Oh well, we were talking about Connor, the Ultimate
UFC,
Fighter.
This guy's a superstar. Get this guy back in the ring.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
I
And this
agree.
guy had the most incredible. Come on, this is the biggest no-brainer.
Yeah,
Well,
I
maybe
agree.
You want to present the Norris on Quick Shift podcast?
Yes,
here.
the Norris Carlson.
And
Who
the,
knew?
The problem is like, man, this is it haunts you. You make too much money in some situations, and now he can't be moved.
Who Carlson? So he's stuck in San.
He's stuck in San
Yeah,
Jose.
there's
and this
ways,
guy's
bro.
like the resurgence. This guy is what a monster. This guy is.
What do you make of something like that? So he got that. He had that injury, right? They did some. He had a pretty big surgery on his leg or something. Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, there was an injury
bad
component about
I
it,
think he
but
sat out a year, didn't he?
but I also think it's a vibe thing with Carlson. It's
Yeah.
a real. Do you have the picture of Willie Nylander?
I don't have it in
I
here,
mean, he
but
just
I'll toss it in the
an
back.
incredible season.
Yeah.
Can he follow that up?
Did Kev see the Willie Nylander photo?
I think I sent it to both of you, yeah?
All right, so Willie Nylander is living his best life somewhere
Yeah.
beautiful, Stockholm, and he looks so cool.
He thought it was good.
He looks as hip as you can get.
Yeah, he can get away with it because
He's young.
He's a European.
He's a professional athlete.
Yeah.
All right.
You're saying there's no way they can get rid of this guy? They
I'm
can't move
saying
him?
that I think Carlson had a rejuvenation, like in a vibe thing, and no, they can't get rid of him.
Like maybe he's doing jujitsu or something.
Like
he's
there's something happening with
something
him.
happened. He got like spiritual. He's meditating.
He's also a big lip boomer guy.
lip boomer?
Nobody chews more tobacco or
Is
has
that true?
bigger lip boomers in than Carlson.
Yeah.
He ever in the history of maybe the NHL for sure. I'll put him up against the old school baseball guys.
Yeah.
By the way, how about this guy won the Vezina?
Yeah.
Your boy, Omar.
Yeah.
I don't even know him.
What?
I don't know him.
He had a
Yeah,
great
he's-
season.
Yeah.
He had a great season,
He
but
came
you
out
know,
of nowhere.
yeah.
But
It's
but
great.
Again, we lost in the first round. So like,
So would you rather have a guy like Bobrovsky who didn't have a great season, or would you rather have a guy like this guy? What's his name? Allmark?
Olmark. No, you'd rather have the good season and maybe you trade him away in a couple of years and get some good parts.
And this is what I was also going to say. Sorokin finished second. And shout out Michael Lerman if you're watching this. He sent a bottle of Johnny Green. We had bet before the season.
He already
and wrote a
paid
little
it?
Card.
Yep.
The bottle was there with the card that said, I always pay my bets. I always, Michael Lerman. Shout
That's
out.
how he rolls,
Yeah.
rinkside. Larman's he's not an amateur.
No, he's not.
It's not his first
I
battle.
forgot what the bet was.
Right.
He could have sent me like a piece of bubble gum, and I would have been like, "Oh, great! You're really a man of your word."
I love
Bottle
it.
of green, what a treat!
I love it.
Also, just to go back real quick, the Norris, the other contenders were Adam Fox and Cale Makar.
Adam Fox is from Long Island.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I know. Where?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's a Roslyn kid.
Maybe.
I think they have a good program in Roslyn.
I mean, he's a superstar.
Matty Beniers.
Matty Berniers, yep.
I saw
Calder.
some of his interviews. Quite nerdy.
Quite nerdy, yeah. I mean, he's a
He's probably
Michigan guy. He's smart.
getting a
Very
feel
smart.
for it.
Both of his parents, I think, are doctors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's super smart.
He's an
actually.
academic.
Yeah, big
That's
time.
what they say.
Yeah,
He's probably getting a feel
academic,
for it.
yes.
Oh, academics are good.
Yeah.
Did he go to the University of Michigan?
He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So he's,
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He's-
wow.
he's also a communist,
I
which
don't
is
know if
great
that-
if he's in Seattle.
That must make him a communist.
Right, yeah, he
What-
must
of
be.
course, he's
Right?
a communist. If
What,
he
the
is
Russian
in
coup?
some region that you disapprove of, that would make him a communist.
By the way, the coup wasn't much of a coup. It was a
wasn't.
guy that was trying to go to Moscow to save his friend, a.k.a. Putin, and he wanted to make a statement. He rolled out of the assembly with a few tanks, and they marched down the street.
Yeah.
It wasn't a coup.
Yeah.
All right, American media, say what you will, but
I
it
have a
wasn't.
man crush on Bergeron.
Yeah.
The ultimate captain.
Right.
Bergie.
Yep.
Did
That's
he
the kind
retire?
of captain you want to be.
No, so
He
Kevin
won
and
the
I were,
Selke.
yeah, we were talking about this before
he
you
won the
came in,
Selke.
and we'll get into the trades, I believe, after this. But
This is not in the package because it just happened.
it just happened.
Lucic is going back to Boston.
Right.
Big Luch.
So you would think the boys are gonna run one more.
Run it back one more time
Run
with
it back
Bergeron.
one
Luch.
more.
Bergeron, Marchand, Lucci.
You know what? Go for it.
Krejci.
Go for it.
Yeah, I love it.
People of Boston are happy today with Big Luch.
I got to imagine they love
They
the
love
return
Big
of
Luch.
I'm sure.
Ecstatic.
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 How could you not be ecstatic? The guy is just as mean as a snake. That's all there is to it. And you are not immune just because you're not a hockey player or an actor.
No.
You
he-
could
he-
get the look in the middle of
Yeah.
the night
He
and from
put
him,
it on
and
you?
he could go, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah.
You're like, what are you talking about? We came here together. What am I not looking at anything? Luch is the best, but he's like, bro, you don't mess around.
I'll toss it in, but have you ever seen the clip of like Zegras gives him a little slash and then Lucci goes after him and it's like a child at elementary
Zegras
school.
shit himself.
Shit himself.
I'm sure.
Wow.
Listen, by the way,
He
he's
should.
the guy you want in the playoff battle when you got to
Absolutely.
send a couple messages, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
guys you're talking about,
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah.
Hanging around.
You gotta build that depth.
Yeah.
Nice little speech from this guy saying, I had a problem. I was on the booze too much. I got fired, and my new team, they saved me.
I didn't hear the speech.
Yeah, I didn't hear the speech.
Jim Montgomery got fired in whatever team he was before the team he plays for now. It was a nice speech. You should see it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Maximum salary,
Yeah.
16.7
Oh,
AAV.
wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So that
So the
comes
cap's
out,
That's
going up?
Crazy.
Yeah, and it goes out to like 8 years, 122
The
million.
the cap's got to go up.
It's up. If
Yeah.
this is the number, it's up.
Yeah.
So a
Great
max
for Austin
deal
Matthews.
a max
16. Yeah.
is 16 times 8.
Yeah.
What's the math on that?
122.
16.7 times 8 is 122.
122 million.
Who's going to be the first one to get that? Austin,
Right,
right?
exactly.
So
Who's
that's
gonna
fully
get-
guaranteed. Like what people don't realize, that's not football money. You know, football money's monopoly money.
That's why football money it's all about the signing bonus.
Right.
That's
But
true.
these guys, that's guaranteed. You sign on that dotted line, unless you kill somebody, you're fine.
Latin basketball, baseball too.
Well, there's a bunch of players who are like still getting paid. Like
There's guys on the Detroit Red Wing 2002 team that are still getting deferred money.
yeah.
DiPietro still gets
Yeah,
paid. I think
exactly.
Yashin might
Yep.
still get paid. That's
Yosh,
Yep.
big Yosh,
impossible.
big Yosh.
I mean, the Mets still pay Bobby Bonilla.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, I love that day. When is
Great
that?
deal. July 1st.
July 1st.
What do they do?
He cut some kind of a back.
Oh,
end
I know
deal
that-
where he got $1 million till 20.
The end of time.
And it's July 1st.
July
he always
1st,
gets
he gets
the money.
$1 million check every July 1st.
Yeah.
And it's guaranteed to where like he can you can take out money against that. I mean,
Right.
it's
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
It's called
could
Bobby
sell it.
Bonilla Day.
You could sell
You
that.
could sell it. Yeah. Dude, I'm going to sell you my first round $2025 $1 million.
Yeah.
Right? You really could. It's crazy.
Back to Boston. They ship away Hall and Foligno for Mitchell and Rugula.
Taylor Hall joining
Mr. Bedard.
Bedard.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Taylor Hall's good,
Former-
man. That's
former
all there is
Hart
to it.
winner in Hall, and he had a hell of a year. Got hurt at the end there, but he had a good year.
Taylor Hall's good.
Taylor Hall?
He's a good hockey player.
I mean, listen.
Is that your running buddy? Is that your boy?
I don't know Taylor Hall. No.
Oh, I thought you played with him.
Oh, Seguin.
Oh, Sagan.
Segway.
Sagan.
Yeah.
Segue.
Yeah.
Listen, Taylor Hall's getting traded. Okay.
How about
Taylor
this?
Taylor Hall's not the guy that he used to be. This Pierre-Luc Dubois. This is a bad trade for LA.
I think so too.
All right. This is a bad trade for Velarde. I like Velarde's game. I follow.
Dude,
I mean,
big
you
year.
guys just went on
he was
a.
a stud, man.
I like this. That is a terrible
Yeah.
trade.
Yeah.
And that's Rob Blake banking on Pierre-Luc Dubois actually becoming a superstar. They're still so mesmerized by the upside.
What, the one guy shining?
The 5 tools. The 5 tools.
What are the 5 tools?
Guy can hit, field, throw, has a good-looking girlfriend, and has baseball IQ.
I'm a little lost here.
Those are the 5 tools that are associated with baseball. You ever see Moneyball?
I have.
Guy's got 5 tools.
Okay.
He's a 5-tool recruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the hockey version.
But the hockey version is Pierre-Luc Dubois, who has them, but we've now given him 6 years or 8 years to try and find them, and he's not finding them.
But with hockey, what is it like? You can hit. You're big.
Oh,
you
that's
can-
what you're
you
asking?
can muck.
Okay, you can skate.
Yeah.
You can shoot.
Mhm.
You have-
Pass.
you can pass.
Two-way player.
Two-way player would be you're a two-way player. Yeah. You can play defense and
You gotta be
offense.
able to play. You got to be able to play in your own end.
Both sides of the puck.
and
Gotta be able
then
to play in your own end.
I would say 5 again. You have a good-looking wife or girlfriend.
Right.
Oh, that's in there. That's important.
It's
Well,
one
it's
of
like
the,
a life. Like what are you doing?
Right.
What do you do with yourself?
you know, like do I want a star?
Yeah.
I want a guy that rises to the occasion. That
Does
over
Pierre-Luc Dubois fit in the City of Angels?
that I don't know. I
Will he
don't
be
know.
a star? Will we see him at a nightclub?
I so wish that.
Do we see this guy
Austin
at
Matthews came to
Bootsy
LA.
Bellows? You might see it.
I wish he did.
Who?
Matthews.
Well, he'll have the option next year.
Well, he could have came this year.
No, he's not. He's not.
He's not unrestricted.
restricted.
I believe he is he not?
No.
No.
He's got
All
one
right.
more year left. But I'll tell you again, and I'll say this again. Now everything's been blown up. After I saw Connor Bedard's interviews and the press tour that he's been on, Connor Bedard is a weirdo.
He's very awkward right now.
He wears weird shoes.
Yeah.
He is a weird kid. He's weird.
His eyes are always darting around.
All right. Prior to seeing him in his press tour, I said, okay, we trade Matthews and Marner for Bedard. Straight up. We're going to do that deal.
You would have done that.
I would have done that before I saw Bedard interviewed and his weird shoes with no socks. Now I'm off him, and he's a weirdo, and I don't think he's got what it takes.
Don't a lot of the kids do the no socks with the shoes?
The problem was he didn't have
Upshaw
lace up.
had socks on.
He didn't have He didn't have a lace-up shoe. He had a slide-on, like, pointy shoe. It was like what we wore in the early 2000s. He's now wearing it. But he's not signed
Maybe he's
by...
bringing it back.
No, he's not a
From
Versace guy.
what I've heard, his draft interviews were very well received.
Oh, really?
That's what I hear.
Okay, well, what I'm saying now is I don't make that trade, and I trade those two to... Who's the second pick? There's got to be some big European stud defenseman.
There's got to be some Victor Hedman.
Yeah,
on there.
I think there is, actually. That's what I'm doing. I'm still moving them, but I'm just not moving them for Bedard, which is much easier to do.
Listen, I think that no disrespect to anybody else on the draft, but I think theoretically there's a pretty decent drop off after Bedard, right?
Yeah,
he's like.
I think the second guy is pretty.
I think he
right.
is.
He might be could be a Hall of Famer, but
Yeah.
he's not the generational
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Sean, we were talking yesterday on the over/under of points for Bedard. What do you think?
I
that
said
over-under?
70.
Well-
What do you think? Well, he doesn't care. He's not going to
Yeah,
base
okay.
my opinion on
I'm
his
not.
opinion on mine. No.
No, I'm not. 70. That's like a real fucking safe number to hit there, Kev. That's a little less than a point a game.
We were saying if you were going to
power play.
and by the way, it turned out well. Go ahead.
What do
He
you
might
put
be
it?
accurate. I feel awkward now because I don't know where to go. I got to go above or below, and I don't think
that's
below's
generally how it
real.
works.
I don't think below's real. I don't think he has less than 70.
But what would you put his over/under at? How many points do you think Bedard should have?
That's what I should have.
What's a
Or
successful
what do you
season
think he's
for
going
him?
to have? Yeah.
Well, first of all, guys, my definition of success is not rooted in points, okay? I
Jesus.
want development. I want to see the dog. I want to see this kid rallying.
I don't disagree.
All right, all
Okay.
that stuff.
See
All
him
right.
play with a little fucking chip on his shoulder. He's got to be careful. Though. He'll get killed.
He gets 26 goals, 30 assists,
26
Oh,
goals,
that's
30,
getting
50?
56 points.
Yeah.
right.
Vegas has him at
72.
72.
Remember Jack Hughes. Remember what Jack Hughes did his first year.
Yeah, he wasn't great.
We were all questioning whether this kid
Yeah.
had it.
And he does. By the way, you know
He
what else
does.
he's got is he got that dog in him.
He's
He
got
does.
that dog
I
in
got
him.
it at the end.
Yeah. Oh, you got him?
Yeah.
He had a couple of good showings.
Tyler Toffoli, good
Yep.
friend of mine. I like him
really?
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was rooting for him. I wanted the Islanders to get him. I mean, but you know, it's not like he's a secret at this point. This guy's good.
Oh, Toffoli went to New Jersey?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
Their
New
top
Jersey
six
is
is
not
pretty good.
fucking around.
They
I
are
just
not.
got goosebumps.
Yeah. Yep.
What a move.
Yeah. What do you think of the branding opportunity to Foley's guacamole?
I'll run it by him.
Yeah, just
Run it by him, man. It's
Yeah.
get me in there.
Toffoli's guacamole.
Toffoli's
Toffoli's
By the way,
guacamole.
Toffoli does rhyme with guacamole,
Yeah, it
Scotty.
does.
So you're
Well,
right
you,
about
you,
that.
You guys don't seem to like it too
Well,
much.
what other food
ridiculous.
rhymes
Do
with
you know-
Toffoli
Do you
or
know that he
guacamole?
likes guacamole?
I
he
would,
have
I would assume he does. Who doesn't like
Like,
guacamole?
well, does he like
Well,
it any
did
more
you
than
love
or I?
everything you pitched back in the day? Like those Nerf things.
You're gonna sell Toffoli guacamole in New Jersey?
Did you ever sell something that you weren't really a part of when you were a youth in
Yeah,
your
I sold
commercial
lots
days?
of,
What?
products from the evil empire.
Like what?
That is
Empire.
the marketing agencies
Oh.
of America. No,
Name one.
No, I know. I never did anything. I never did like any oil commercials
What about
or
that stupid computer you sold?
Yeah, yeah.
stupid computer, the Commodore 64.
Yeah.
It's not a stupid
Commodore.
computer, bro. It's the first household computer.
Right.
okay.
You were the
sorry.
first pitch
The
kid.
Commodore.
They sent me home with one. Oh wow! I don't want to talk about.
But
my
I mean,
commercial
also
things.
just Chelios' chili.
Jelly's chili.
I-
Timo
this is-
Meyer.
This guy. He's going to be playing with guacamole,
Yeah.
Toffoli guacamole.
Yeah.
Timo Meyer. Timo Meyer.
Yeah.
He's got interesting looking fella. Yeah. Where would you say he's from?
I'd
Finnish.
say he's a rich-looking fella right
Yeah.
about now.
Yeah.
8.8 AV, 8 times 8.
I would
9
say it's a
times
little
8.
little overpaid there.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I do.
I would agree with you.
Thank you, Sean.
I would agree with you. Oh, these kids did a number, yeah?
Yeah. So they're at the Formula One up in Montreal, and these guys are kind of like.
Are these the Hughes brothers?
No, it's Zegras, Cole Caulfield, and Jack Hughes.
Jesus Christ.
So
who
they all
dressed-
played on the same NTDP team. That's like the swag that Formula One gave them.
Sorry, what did you just say? They played on the what?
NTDP.
What is?
It's like the American National League program, development program,
National Development.
National Team Development Program.
Okay.
Oh, so they're playing on the same hockey team.
Yeah.
They're not just rubbing shoulders and.
Well,
fucking
they
no,
used
rat
to
ass.
No.
when they were young,
Yeah.
and now they've been brought together as
National Leaguers.
yeah, they are pitchmen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't love it.
So they all are
You don't
young.
love this?
I say you keep your distance a little bit.
They're all young. Yeah,
They
right.
should keep their
Don't
distance.
rub elbows with the
And
enemy.
if there is Zegras and Hughes are just like happen to be buddies, like whatever, we can deal with it. But as a general rule, not you know what I'm saying.
They definitely.
You know
got
who's not
paid.
in this photo? Big Luch.
No,
No,
Luch
he's
is
not
not
in that
there.
picture.
But
Luch
they got
doesn't want
paid.
anything to do
Kev.
with that photo. Okay.
They got a fee.
Oh, I don't
All right.
know.
Oh, you think they just went for the shits and giggles? No, these
Yes.
kids got paid for this.
I
If they didn't get paid, then they should all three call me and we'll
be
talk
at
about
Formula-
who your agent
be
is.
at Formula
And
One.
we'll get Cuz signed
yeah.
up with them.
No, they probably listen. They probably went. They got the rollout treatment. right?
Yeah, exactly.
That is currency.
Now, gentlemen,
If they just get pulled up and they're in, all of a sudden they're in
Right,
a pit or
right,
whatever.
right.
no, it's-
gentlemen, I don't want to brag.
no,
Okay.
you don't.
do that,
Not,
yeah.
not
And I'm not sure if Kev, you guys ever even made it into this type of circle, but the man known as Guy, who created Cirque du Soleil, he used to throw these Formula One parties in Montreal, pre-cell phone.
I've been on his boat.
Man's been everywhere.
Good guy, Guy.
Good guy.
Gee. You want to?
He owns Cirque du Soleil. He's got $1 gazillion.
Yeah.
And he fucking gets after it. Bro.
After it.
By the way, good guy to go to a fucking Formula One race with, I'm guessing, right?
Good guy to throw a party during Formula One week.
He's a guy you want to be next to.
Tense.
Is this in Monaco?
Yeah, wherever.
Montreal.
No, I know that one was, but I mean, Formula One. I think the big spot is Monaco.
No,
Yeah,
he
that's
does
the
it
big
in
one.
he does it in Montreal because he's a French guy. He's a
Oh, okay.
Montreal guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Those
the guy that
boats
started.
in Monaco.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, no
Yachts.
boats in Montreal.
So we were talking about how Hughes has the dog in him a little bit.
Look at this
This
kid.
fucking kid is
Look at
so
this
good
kid.
looking and cool.
He looks like fucking Richard Gere.
I mean, he's a fucking movie
Jet,
star.
first and foremost,
collar?
congratulations on being a finalist for the Lady Bing. Now, this is a trophy that goes to the most gentlemanly player. So I got to ask, what are the qualities in your life make you a gentleman?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm here because I don't take many penalties, but yeah, it's a big award, and happy to be here, and to have Nico and Coach Ruff here, it's good to be here.
Your mom would say you always say please and thank you, though, right? I mean, you're a polite guy.
Yeah, I'm a good guy. I hold doors for ladies, so I'm a good guy. That'd be good if anyone.
It's a New York Islanders schedule release, and here are
This
a
is
couple
what
Long
the Islanders are
Islanders
pumping out on their
to give you
social.
the schedule.
Oh my gosh. The Buffalo Sabres.
New Jersey Devils.
I love
Colorado
fucking the
Avs.
island.
The Philadelphia Flyers.
The Canes.
The Washington Capitals.
You guys really do talk like that.
I mean, this is just the cringiest shit ever.
Los Angeles Kings.
The Edmonton.
I'm sorry.
Oilers.
This is someone.
Listen,
Sorry.
it's not far from the
Arizona
truth.
Desert Dogs.
This is what it is.
Someone is getting paid
Columbus
a lot of money
Columbus.
to come up with this.
Montreal.
I can't do a Long Island accent. I can do a Queens one before. It's hard.
This is a long piece of content for this.
Hold on, I like it.
Senators.
It's their schedule release.
Stadium Series.
Islanders versus Rangers.
Islanders
Islanders,
versus Rangers. Do your Long
Interesting
Island.
piece of content.
Do your Long Island thing. Say
What do you mean?
Islanders versus Rangers.
Islanders versus the Rangers.
He took his foot off the gas on it a
little bit.
little
I mean,
bit.
that's just listen. I've lived in LA for 412 years, bro. I mean, eventually the accent goes away. I pick it up pretty quick when I go home,
Yeah.
but
You
you
still
know,
got it.
do I?
Yeah. I think so.
Weekapog?
Huh? Patchogue.
Patchogue.
Hall of Fame high schooler.
First, probably inaugural class. First
God,
ballot.
I still haven't got a DM from Jack. I'll go on the record and say
You're hurt by it. You are a little bit. Not
he
hurt.
follows
Look at him. He's
me.
literally on his phone right now.
Scotty,
He's looking at that DM. He just looked at that
He
DM.
just ghosted you.
Scotty, you are completely accurate.
Yes.
That is bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Because I've been walking around for the last few weeks
Thinking
going,
he's got his phone.
hey, just guy's having fun. He left his phone. He's
course.
he's checking out.
Yep.
He had a 4-hour,
just had a-
5-hour tattoo. Of course, he's got his.
You don't
phone.
think he saw my DM?
You don't think he did the deep dive Instagram when you get a
course he did.
tattoo for 4 hours? That's the best time. That's probably when he saw it.
Jack, I love you, but that is the
That hurts.
fucking craziest tattoo I've ever seen. I mean, that is a rookie move. What if you win 4, bro?
Exactly.
You went too big.
But he goes.
You're gonna go
No, but he
thigh,
goes. Well, this
thigh,
is my first
calf,
one.
calf.
It's my first one, so it's my
Right, but
first.
then so you'll center. You'll do this.
Well, the first one's
He's-
always the most
Sean
important.
is exactly
Kevin,
right.
stop it.
Sean is exactly right. You got to just get like the cup.
By the
part
way,
of
that
of
is
the
a
Stanley Cup
big
only
one.
because you want to add on
Add
as
rings.
you go to your career.
If you're going to be that
I mean,
crazy and do that
You know,
tattoo
yeah.
on you,
That would have been big trouble for Mike Bossy. You know, start running out of things.
he would have ran out of room.
Yeah.
Mess as well.
Mess is out of room.
Okay.
Bossy would have maybe just made it, but Messier's got one on. Messier's got one on each arm, and
And
Legs.
yeah.
Front
he
and
goes,
back.
He goes sleeve, if he was like Jack, he'd go double
and
thigh.
then probably calf, low calf.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to bring that up. The location is just horrendous as well.
Well, by the way, Ranger fans are the best fans in the world, and there are some beautiful diehard Ranger fans that have 94 tattooed, and they always do it on their right calf.
Calf.
Yeah. And
Have you ever
these
seen an Avery tattoo?
No, a lot of kids named after me.
Right.
I'll take the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
legacy, bro.
It's pretty special. We named Nash after Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
I got it. But I mean, it looks like a fan tattoo. That's what fans get.
I mean, I guess if but he's not a fan.
I know he's not, but he just got a fan tattoo.
He is a world champion with a Stanley Cup on his leg.
Yeah,
There's
me and
worse
Jack
tattoos.
are.
It's not like the face tattoo, Tyson's face tattoo. I mean,
It's almost as bad. You know, I was just gonna let this slide. It's almost as bad. All right, you have to wear a long short for the rest of your
He's probably got to
life.
get it colored in. This might only be phase 1.
I don't know. I mean, I actually like Tyson's face tattoo. I love it.
I think he's grown into it
He
well.
has.
Oh, he's made the best of it.
All right. Well,
that's
Jackie
it.
boy, that's it.
That's the package.
Good. Can I get a little bit more angry at this?
Sure.
That is fucking crazy, Jack.
Yeah.
That you did that. That is a wild, wild move on your part, brother.
What's the most upsetting part about the clips for you today? The tattoo or Upshaw's pants?
They are almost on the same level.
Upshaw could take those pants off, just throw them away.
Yes.
Now those images will live forever.
This picture. What the fuck was he thinking?
Did you reach out to him after he gave you that little shout out?
I did, yeah. I did, yeah.
You said
Who?
you throw the
I
pants
said,
away?
oh yeah, we saw it.
Oh, I thought you meant Andrews Lee.
Yeah, Captain doesn't talk in the offseason, bro.